Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining, thank you for finding me. If you are not here for the first time, thank you for coming back. So right now we're going to be doing a ClairTarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watchers. So I asked the Capricorn energy what this reading is going to be about. Someone's playing games with you. You know, Capricorn isn't really one you want to play games with like that. Being of that Capricorn moon, yeah, no, you don't want to do that with me. You know, I need to burn some Palo Santo. Not even joking. Like, I feel tremendous amounts of like frustration and just, you know what? I want to light my candle too. I'm just saying, we need to light candle. We need to burn some Palo. Be like, Kuan Yin, girl, hook me up, sister. Calm me down. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Hi, Melissa. Let's see. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watchers. If you're cross watching and you're playing games with a Capricorn, you about to catch a horn in the eye. Not from me, from the Capricorn you're playing with. I don't think they got a sense of humor like that, you know? Okay, let's see. All right. I'll see what's going on here. I see. Yeah, okay. So, looks like someone's pursuing Capricorn. I don't know what your intentions are, though. Let's find out what the hell your intentions are. Let's see. All right, so it's looking like Capricorn is going through an adjustment period, just like everyone else. All the other signs are definitely going through an adjustment period right now with all of the things in retrograde, all of the planetary alignments, all of the moons, all of the hoopla, cosmic, galactic, I don't really know. All of that, everyone's been shifting, okay? Ooh, this is tied to Lionsgate. Wow, okay. This is a huge shift. Huge shift. Oh, tied to, oh, okay. All right. You got nothing to worry about, though. You got nothing to worry about. So let's see. I just want to check this card. I want clarity on that card. So let's see. Let's see. Of course it wouldn't be here. Okay. See, that's what it is. So card number 37, focus on the light. Capricorn, right now, you're going through something that's making you feel as though you're surrounded by darkness. You're feeling as though you're losing perspective. Everything is looking distorted. See that? Like it's just one thing after another, after another, after another. It's just some cycles, cyclical, the holy fluff balls, nonstop, day after day after day. You're kind of sick of it. And the monotony of it all is just really, really blinding you to the truth of things. Now, it looks as though someone is trying to pursue you. I couldn't quite discern what they wanted. If they were trying to come after you for their personal gain, or if it was just some like weird attraction. For some of you, it might be like some weird attraction. Like you're not attracted to them, but they're like ridiculously obsessed with you. And so they keep trying and trying and trying to get after you. And it's just working your last nerve. Like they keep coming around trying to be cute and they ain't even that cute. But you also have the Hierophant card in reverse, which they just refuse to face the facts, you know? And it's adding to your feeling of monotonous bullshit just being tossed your way nonstop. It's frustrating me too. Your next card is card number 4, Against the Grain. So you're right there along with Virgo, naked in your truth. You're trying your best to figure out what direction your life is headed, what you need to do, how you can be more authentic and more present in your life. And these are all beautiful things. It really feels like something shifted from the last reading for you, Capricorn. And you're really exploring your spirituality a little bit more, like your spiritual energetic side. But you have these freaking seagulls, peasant-ass pigeons is what I like to call them, but they're seagulls. It's like they're almost being sent to you to distract you from what you're trying to do for yourself, from this period of growth. And they're trying to keep you stuck in that cycle, that monotony of like, oh, nothing's ever going to get better. Everything just sucks. And that's not true. That's not true. You know, if that's what you keep saying and believing, then that's what you're going to manifest. But if you begin to really focus on the things that you want, and be very specific about what you want, what you need, then soul can begin delivering on that. So right now, you are that light in the darkness, okay? There are those who are watching, and I think it might have this crazy ass right here might not be able to take rejection very well and involve other people. So this might have to do with that, okay? Where for some of you, they've gone ahead and they've gathered themselves some stupid asses. I'm sorry, not stupid asses. Flying monkeys, okay? This has a tinge of narcissistic energy in it. So narcissists will use flying monkeys to perpetuate their torment of an empath. And it seems as though Capricorn is entering a developmental phase of their empathy. And so you might feel as though you're a light in the darkness and, you know, surrounded by dark and no one's doing anything to help you or guide you or protect you. You don't need to be protected or guided. You are a light in the darkness, okay? Embrace who you are. Embrace your trajectory. Embrace the path that you've taken and the rest of the path that's laid out before you. Capricorn, you're badass. You are badass. You're not going to go down without a fight. And with that, this cycle ends. Okay? Now that you're hearing these things, now that you're becoming aware and getting the confirmation that you're not just tripping, you're not just being dramatic, you're not just being antisocial, you're not just being this and that and any other negative thing that you could have thought of to try and put on yourself, this cycle ends. Okay, it ends not because it's done, but because you said it's done. You have that kind of energy and power. Okay, Capricorn, you said it's done, so it's done. Now, once you say it's done, you have to really mean it. Okay, you're not going to go back on that ride. You're not going to get back on the Ferris wheel. You're not going to do any of that. And I know you're not going to because your next card, card number 24, New Birth, guarded vigilantly. You're going to feel very raw. You're going to feel very vulnerable, very exposed. There is still power in that. There is absolutely still power in that truth, in your authenticity. But be gentle with yourself. You might experience days where you feel like, I just don't understand. Everything kind of hurts. I still feel so alone. I was supposed to have been done with this. I don't get it. And that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to get it. You don't see the fruits of your labor right as you begin. Sometimes it takes a few weeks for you to notice that there's been gradual changes, and enough gradual changes have occurred for you to see, wow, that's a big change. That's a huge change. It's just like, with working out. You're putting in all this time and effort. Weeks are going by and you're like, I'm killing myself for nothing. And then suddenly one day you look in the mirror and you're like, damn, I got a booty. Oh my God, I've whittled down my waist. Same thing with spiritual growth. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for you to see the fruits of your labor. So be patient, be gentle. Don't beat yourself down, because there's never going to be a shortage of people willing to beat you down. Okay? There's never going to be a shortage of that. Don't join that group. That's a basic ass peasant group. I'm serious. You're not basic and you're not a peasant. You are the Mother of Pentacles. That's your inner child. Many of the zodiacs are being encouraged, heavily encouraged, to do that inner child work, to begin really nurturing yourself and loving yourself in such a way that you needed but didn't receive as a child. Now is the time to heal those wounds, because we're moving forward in this. Over the next few months, the collective whole is going to be transcending quite a bit of this mundane, insane semi-reality. Okay, we're going to be transcending quite a bit. And so you're going to definitely need to nurture yourself now. You're one of the ones who are here to help assist the other people as they ascend. You can't do that if you're in the middle of a breakdown too. You're going to have a breakdown, do it now. Don't wait. Get it done and over with. Do it now so you can assist people the way you promised you would in the next few months. Okay, and you promised this on a soul level. Soul promises can't be taken back. You have to honor them. The soul, it has that kind of integrity. You have to honor those promises. So now it's a reminder, you have the strength to do this. Your consciousness is infinite. You are part of an infinite consciousness. You are part of a singularity. Simply experiencing a fractionated perception of individuation. You are so much more than you realize. Capricorn, you are so much more than you realize. That's beautiful. You're in the middle of a breakdown now. Beautiful. This is a place of power. In this breakdown, you can sift through the wreckage and find the pieces that will be used for your refortification. This is a moment of power. Recognize that. Take the opportunity to sift through the wreckage. Sit quietly. Allow yourself to burn in that darkness. Use as fuel the wreckage you can't utilize for your rebuilding. There you go. There you go. You get to card number 39, free from judgment, free to love. That's you right there. Existing fully in the heart space. Finally able to look at yourself and see with clarity the gravity of who you are, what you are, your strength, your purpose. It's so beautiful. Now, there will be a part of you that will be necessary to protect what needs protecting, okay? Whether it be your soul family, your biological family, your magic, it doesn't matter. If you find yourself recoiling, someone comes across you and you find yourself recoiling, pulling back, shrinking yourself back, that might be an indicator that this is a threat and you're getting ready, you're preparing yourself to strike forward. And you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with sometimes needing to bite back, okay? There is nothing spiritual about just letting people caca on you. There is nothing spiritual about that. That is not what spirituality is about. And to teach that is to promote spiritual bypassing, which is a disrespect to all souls involved. So again, if you find yourself pulling back, there is a possibility you may need to strike forward at some point if they don't stop. If they do, no worries. You're perfectly fine. You can relax. So you also have Father of Pentacles. There's nothing to worry about. Everything is going to be handled. Everything is going to be taken care of in the way that you need it to be taken care of. You're not going to be left without the things that you need in this life. You're not going to be left without the level of growth that you're seeking. Trust in your soul's ability to provide for you. Okay? So let's see about finance, maybe career. Let's see if these cards will give you something on that. All right. Yeah, I like that. I like this. Okay. I'm about to pull y'all the whole deck. Let's get some clarifier cards along with it. All right, Capricorn. Further clarity for Capricorn, please. Further clarity for Capricorn, please. I can't shuffle for nothing today. I can't shuffle for nothing. Let's see. All right. Card number 23, Aquarius, I know. So, Capricorn, you're aware of certain factors about yourself, okay? You know that you can sometimes be seen as a little bit eccentric. Not eccentric like a Pisces, but eccentric in like a human way. This oftentimes will leave you standing alone because you lack a filter. Many of us Capricorns lack the filter, and we will just say shit. We'll just blurt it out. That's okay. That's okay. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I can't stop cracking up. Hold on. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. Expect to be tested and shown waves of the future. So when you get tested, make sure that you are aware of what you're saying, of the way you're acting. Okay, Capricorn, this is something that's going to help you. Oh my God. You guys, what the hell's going on? I'm suddenly super sleepy. Hold on. This is something that's going to help you as you adjust, because you are going through an ascension cycle. So 9 of Clubs, protective exoskeleton. So sometimes the things that you say is kind of like your exoskeleton. We really do lack the filter. You know, I have that Capricorn in my chart, and we have a tendency to just, sorry, but it was the truth. So yeah, no, try not to do that. Try. If you accidentally on purpose blurt something out, it's okay. Just make sure you understand why you're saying it. Make sure that you understand or discern whether this is you using an exoskeleton, trying to deflect attention from one of your perceived weaknesses being exposed. Because sometimes that's what we do. There's something within us that we perceive to be like a weakness or a shortcoming, and we'll say something not necessarily to hurt other people's feelings, but we'll say something that will detract from where we think they're focusing on. And that's okay. It's a coping mechanism. It's not malicious, but just recognize this, okay? Definitely recognize it. Allow yourself to rise above the challenge. allow yourself to definitely find new ways to cope. Okay, so we have card number 45, part of fortune increase. So we were wanting to know, is this gonna be something fruitful for you this coming August, or whenever you receive this guidance? For some of you, it definitely will be. Fortune favors the brave. This has to do with your willingness to step out of your comfort zone, though. Okay? Capricorn has a tendency to be a creature of habit, of comfort. You want to know and go only where you're sure-footed. Well, recognize you're sure-footed everywhere. I mean, you can dangle off a freaking cliffside. I'm pretty sure you can handle sand and grass and whatever the hell else, flat ground. So you have to come out of your comfort zone. If you want to pull in that abundance, it has to be this way. Okay. So let's see. Oh, many look upon the part of fortune as moon energy, which means the talents and gifts it endows upon an individual are both nascent and unconscious. It's as if its powers are waiting beneath the surface of water. And when the water is stirred by action or thought, those talents and gifts emerge. Trauma-induced secretion is basically what they're talking about. So people will test you, you know? People might call you out for all of the crazy shit you say without intending to, you know, be offensive. And it's going to test you. You're going to have to choose to rise above this. You're going to have to choose to focus on that surge of energy that you'd normally use to like go toe to toe with someone. You have to focus that energy into fueling your activations. You have a lot of abilities that are about to go active. This is how your fortune increases. This card is tied to the 10 of Pentacles. It's about luck, fortune, karmic triggers, destiny, and fate. So hear that, karmic triggers. The people who are triggering you are mirroring aspects of yourself that need to be addressed within you, not externally. Okay? So you can't take what they're saying personally. The exoskeleton works beautifully here. Not letting that in, and instead allowing yourself to observe where you were supposed to be triggered. That works beautifully here. So you also have Queen of Clubs. This is about going into stealth mode. Okay. This is about precise movements, calculated risks. You have to be aware of what you are getting yourself into, Capricorn. This is going to be a whole different ballgame for you. This is not what you're used to. This is a whole new ballgame. You're used to human earth plane type things, circumstance. You're now entering fully into a realm of like spirituality, a lot of distortions, a lot of energetic sleight of hand. You have to be prepared for that. And maybe there's a part of you that is needing for you to not share this aspect of your journey, the spiritual portion, to just kind of keep it to yourself for now as you weigh it out and see what it means to you. And that's okay too. You never have to share more than what is necessary for you to grow yourself. Okay. Next, card number 40, water element, sensing. Your intuition is growing by leaps and bounds. Leaps and bounds. Your intellect may be confused, but your emotions will never lie to you. You can feel what's going on. You know, if you look at a cliff goat, I don't know what the hell they're called, a cliff goat. Excuse me. If you look at them, they go by feel. They place their hoof where it feels secure. They don't like analyze and look and like calculate and do algorithms and whatnot. They sense it. They sense where it's safe for them to go ahead and place their footing. You're going to have to begin doing that. It seems as though there might be something in your environment that might cause you to have a huge misstep. Okay. So this is, if you pay attention, which Capricorn sometimes can be so tunnel vision on what their project is, that they don't pay attention to everything else. But if you can continue to pay attention to everything else, be cognitive of your surroundings, the people who are around you, you can definitely avoid this. Okay, you can avoid having a huge misstep. You have Jack of Spades. This is about raw materials potential. You have a tremendous amount of potential. You have a tremendous amount of coding that's going active. So this ascension cycle is a huge one for you. Huge. It's a very, very significant process that you're going through. And once you're through it, your level of growth is just going to go bonkers. Let's get you a message from your higher self. Let's see. Your daughter has no filter. Neither do I. Neither do I. I'm learning to filter on YouTube because I see some people's comments and I want to say something back and I'm just like, filter. Filter activate. Yeah, no, I don't need to be concerned with the ugly things people say. It's part of my own growth. All right, let's get you guys a message from your soul. All right. Ow. Sorry. I got electrocuted. My energy surged. All right, let me see. So, card number 17, the human gift. You're such a gift, Capricorn. Oh, heart, what is your excuse for all these blunders? Such loyalty is offered by the beloved, yet so much treason comes from you. Such kindness is offered by the beloved, yet so much defiance and resistance comes from you. Such grace is offered by the beloved, yet so much fault and failure comes from you. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion. Do you bemoan your lack of faith? Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot bring yourself to trust in love more than you trust in your fear? Do you lament and worry about what could or should be living in greater surrender? And yet, when is light more precious than when it arises from darkness? When is trust more admirable than when it involves an uncertain yet bold leap of faith? O human angel, your path is perfection in the divine sense, not in some artificial absence of struggle, but in the wrestling of darkness and light that ignites the fire within your holy heart. So rise up now from your doubts and admonishments, and let your human self be loved. Even for all the doubt, you are still a cherished one of the great beloved, and always shall be. Be kind to your heart. You may believe it to be weary from doubt and distrust, so much heartbreak and so many agonies, yet still it beats. Still it persists with unquestioning allegiance to life. What a grand heart it is, this sacred heart of yours. How can it be worthy of anything other than tenderness, gratitude, acknowledgement, and appreciation? Do not plague your heart with falsehoods and expectations of some disembodied perfection. The perfection of your heart is that it still loves. Even if you try to stop it with some notion of self-protection from future hurt through doubt or fear, still it loves. It is perfection that it hopes even after despair, that it holds compassion even after experiences of fear. So then what is there left to do but breathe the grandest sigh of relief and allow yourself the essential luxury of peace within? So then everything is all right, even if at some moments it seems not to be. Still, your heart beats in honor of life. The heart can be nurtured and coaxed into gentle acceptance of all that is, and the divine sight will become available to you. Your sacred sight is what is behind this oracle for you now. You are meant to be witnessing something important, something that will make the presence of the divine in your affairs more real to you. It will be something you can come to count on at all times, and in that gain greater peace and realization that yes, it's safe to trust and surrender. Indeed, it's the only safe and sane, sensible way to live. It is also the most fun way to live, and you are allowed to live this way if you so choose. It's not shirking your duty as a responsible adult. It's not deluding yourself and turning away from the real world. Rather, surrender is placing responsibility where it's best placed, firmly in the hands of that part of you wise enough to know the great beloved is wiser still, and that your life unfolds according to the great beloved's grace. So for now, take comfort in this oracle. Just for a moment, let your heart be honored and loved by you, and imagine that you can crack open a window in the dustiest chamber of your own heart temple to let to let the light of the divine stream in. You may see the angel reaching to assist you. You may receive the gift of understanding, insight, and revelation. You may feel peace, or you may finally allow your heart to break once more, to shed those old grievances and be free and fresh to live and love again. Or you may quietly realize you are human. You are light and dark of heaven and earth. What a perfect blend you are of all that can possibly be. You are an extraordinary living divine experiment in the making, and you are sacred, cherished, and loved by the great beloved. So do not fear your fear, but do doubt your doubt with compassion. Let it be and let it go. You are a human after all, and your journey is beyond description. Just remember, if you are ever in need of the great beloved, there is a place where sacred tryst is always available to you. In the temple of your heart with a window cracked open so the doubt can fly out and love can breathe freely. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are or soon will be seeing your greater clarity and insight, a situation that has been obscured to you in the past. You may be startled by what you perceive, so much so that you second guess yourself or chalk it up to a wild imagination on your part. You're asked to trust in your perceptions, that when they come from the heart, although what you perceive may be darkness, there will be no judgment in it. See what is truthfully there. Be in the compassionate nature of your heart, and you shall also be shown the most graceful way to become clear and free of darkness, either within yourself or within others in the world around you. Capricorn, allow yourself to receive such a beautiful gift of clarity from divinity. This is your time to shine, okay? You're going to be shining very, very bright. You have all this beauty headed your way. Don't allow games from other people to interfere with your path. Let them play by themselves, okay? Just let them play by themselves. You've got this. So if this video resonates with you, please do give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell, and join me every single time I'm live. I am off to nap. I love you guys. Thank you for sharing this space with me, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Bye.